Hello.
Hi, Siddharth. Thanks a lot for joining. We'll be starting the entire process in just 10 more minutes. I hope that's all right. Until then, the hackers are being informed about the session, and the other judges will also be joining in the next 10 minutes.
Sure. The judging criteria are just four. How out of how many marks? Like
Yes,
out of
so
10
right
or
at
5?
5:30, once all the judges arrive, I think it would be best to synchronize everybody at the same time. So the
Sure.
first 5 minutes will be about us informing you about the themes, the teams, and the evaluation criterias.
Mm-hmm.
Right after that, so that gives the hackers around 5 to 10 minutes to prepare themselves. Right after which the pitching will start.
Sure. Makes sense.
Thanks, Siddharth, for joining.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. So we'll be starting very soon. Our judges have already started joining. So Dr. Anirudh Malpani sir is already here. We also have Siddharth from the MLH team, and uh, we're just waiting for Dhruv as well. While all the hackers join in, let me quickly inform the judges of what has been going on in the last 48 hours, so that they can also be part of your journey. So everyone, Hack2Educate has been more than just a hackathon. It's a movement by BeyondExams, where we are all coming together, bringing together the students, the young professionals, the mentors, the experts, all together for this 48 hours movement, where we all try to solve some of the most pressing issues of making the digital learning experience little more inclusive, a little more inexpensive, a little more interesting for all the individuals involved. Through COVID, we came to know a lot more about the struggles of the students, the parents, the teachers. And now I think the time is right to make sure that it's not just the profit making institutions that uh, get to decide what happens with the future of India's education system, but it's also the players who are involved. So through Hack2Educate, you guys have spent the last 48 hours, 2 nights where you most of you didn't even sleep. We had some fun events, mini events, challenges, games. The organizers, mentors, students, everyone came together to solve some of these problems while also having fun simultaneously. Because at the end of the day, if learning is not a joyful experience, if building a better education system is not a joyful experience, what's even the point? I mean, the whole point of knowing new things, being curious, is that it fills us with that sense of excitement, of discovery, of learning, of you know growing every single day. So thanks a lot for joining in. In the next 2 minutes, we will be releasing the names of the top 6 teams who will be presenting in front of all the judges here. And uh, in the first 5 to 10 minutes, we'll be informing the judges of the judging criteria, the winning teams, the themes, etc. While the top teams will have a chance to, prepare their presentation, their pitch. And let me tell you a little more about the concept behind elevator pitch. It is simply that if you are really passionate about the idea you are working on or the cause you're associated with, you should be able to convince a person while you're walking with them in an elevator. So I think these things are not as, there is a lot more to an idea, to a project, than what can be covered in an elevator pitch. But if you can convince someone, or if you can make someone, help someone believe in your cause, in the journey it takes for someone to go from the ground floor to, let's say, fourth or fifth floor, that means you are confident enough, you have the ability to get people behind you, to make your idea into a movement that people can get behind. And I think I love this concept behind elevator pitch. All of you will get a chance, the top 6 to 10 teams will get a chance here to do that in front of our expert judges uh, in less than 45 seconds now, when we will announce the top 6 teams. Even if you're not part of the top 6 or 10 teams, do not worry. This is a group effort. Just because you don't win the grand prize or you don't be in the top 6 or 10 teams, I think these are very vanity metrics. The fact that you are part of this movement, this initiative, means you care about the education system here in India and the world. And it would be great if you keep building on top of your project over the months or years. If you do decide to take this initiative forward in your own way, I'm sure it's going to reap much more fruitful benefits than attending some lectures on YouTube or your college. Because at the end of the day, what you end up doing defines who you are, not the book, not you know the lectures you attended or the exams you failed or passed. So it's already time. I think a lot of us are already here. Let me quickly, Dhruv is also here. Superb. So let me go ahead and introduce you to our judges. We are a little short on time. So, Simran, are you here connected with us? Just give us 1 second.
Yes, I am.
Great, Simran. So it would be great if you continue to admit people while I take this forward. Is that all right?
Yes, yes, perfect.
Superb. So the first call to action is to announce the top 6 teams who have spent the last 48 hours through going through, multiple stages of evaluations, having fun with the organizers, with the team members. So I'll share my screen and inform you who these top 6 teams are. We, even the mentors and the organizers, spent countless hours going through your submissions on various metrics. We made sure it was not just quantitative but also qualitative remarks that were taken into account during the ideation stage, where you guys brainstorm formed a team of complete strangers and brainstormed towards the problem statement. Then there was the mid MVP stage, where again you worked on that idea, you redefined it in some cases, you worked on the remarks we gave you, and started building an MVP, a real solution out of something that was just in our heads, an idea. And finally, in the last stage, which was the marketing stage, you guys tried to convey whatever you had built. Obviously, 48 hours is not enough time to build a complete market ready solution. But through the video demo, you helped us understand, okay, it's not just a small project we are working on for the prize. It was more about the cause, the movement, the passion to improve the education system we have all gone through. And looking into the insights of how this journey has been for you has been a great experience for me and the other mentors and organizers. Now, the top 6 teams are: first is Team Harm, who had scored a total of 414 out of 440. These are again very, vanity metrics. There is nothing that differentiate a 100 scorer from a 96 scorer. So we have taken into account your remarks, the progress you have made with the team you had. It's not just these points that were taken into account, because of which you see all this variability in the order. But anyway, the top team is Team Curio, not Team Harm. Everyone, please give a huge round of applause for Team Curio. You are one of the top teams here, and you'll be pitching in front of the judges. Great job, Team Curio. It would be great if one of the organizers, I think Anjali is here. Yes, Anjali, if you can simply message here the name of the top teams. And Team Curio, because you are the highest scorer here, you will be pitching in front of the judges first. Please get ready. In the next 10 minutes, we'll be starting the pitch. All the details about what you need to take care of is already mentioned in the evaluations channel. Please read through it carefully. The next team who has secured a position in the top 6 teams throughout this hackathon is Team Harm, with a total score of 405 out of 450. So great round of applause for Team Harm. You have done a great job, and we loved reading through your submissions, watching your videos, and following you through the journey. The third team is Team Hack Dreams, who has scored a total of 378.5 out of 450. So Hack Dreams, you are also one of the contestants in the top 6 teams who are going to pitch in front of the judges. Next, we have the AI people. Right after that, we also have Gen Z and IV. So all these 6 teams who are in green, Anjali, it would be great if you noted their names down and also declared in the Discord channel with the announcement, so that in case they have not joined yet, thinking maybe we are not selected in the final 6 or 10, uh, please go ahead and mention in the Discord announcements group as well. You can tag everyone this time, Anjali, if you know what I mean. Uh, Finally, if we have time, if the judges have time and the 7:30 clock is not over, because this judging round will be from 5:30 to 7:30, 3 other teams have been selected who were very close to the finish line to getting into the top 6. So if we have the time, we will make sure that you get a chance to submit, pitch in front of the judges as well. So Team Bug Debug, Team Hacker Bees, and Team Code Breakers, you three have also done commendably well, and it would be great if you stayed ready with your pitches. After the top 6 teams are done, we will make sure that you get some time, if time allows for it, before 7:30 p.m. is hit. For the rest of you, we have some amazing prizes, announcements, and a lot of other initiatives waiting for you. So you can stay here, because listening to the others who have probably done a little better or have impressed us a little more in the last 48 hours. Listening to these minds can also, help you grow a lot more in your own journey. So it would be great if you stayed back and listen to the pitches. Maybe there's a lot of learning you can also have through these uh, pitches. And the judges also have in store with you a lot of advice. Apart from that, the closing ceremony will start at 8 p.m. today. So please make sure you join in, because we'll be declaring the other prizes. Every one of you deserves something, and we have something in store for each one of you who joined us from the start till the end. So please make sure you join, where we'll be doing a little more interactive session there, a little more informal session the way we have had throughout the hackathon. So that's it from my side. Top six teams, please get ready with your pitches. You will have 2 minutes. Let me give you the format of the entire pitching session, so that the judges are also on board. Judges, please focus now, because there will be more information for you from this point on. I hope my screen is still visible. So can you guys please raise your hand once, so that I know that you can see my Discord very clearly.
Yes, it is visible.
Superb. So let me tell you a little more about the evaluation round. Every team will be given 2 + 1 minutes of pitching. What that means is you will have 2 minutes to pitch. You can take 1 minute extra, but there may be some negative marking to take another minute, because if you are spending 3 minutes in the lift, well, you're taking too long, or the lift is too slow. So please make sure you wrap it up in less than 2 minutes. You will be given an extra 1 minute if you need it, with a small penalty. It will be followed by 5 minutes of Q&A with the judges, a maximum of 5 minutes. The judges can decide to wrap it up earlier. So a total of 8 minutes per team, maximum. That is maximum 3 minutes of pitching, followed by maximum 5 minutes of judging, Q&A with the judges. The evaluation will be based on majorly these four categories, but the judges can be free to include other metrics if they desire. One of them is the pitch. How would you rate the pitch of the team? The second is solving the problem. We'll be sharing a little more detail about the themes here, so you are better equipped to understand what was the problem that they were planning to solve, and is the team's implementation actually solving the problem. Product market fit. This is an investor pitch, not just pitching a solution to random strangers. So please make sure you try to understand whether the market kind of demands the product that they are sharing. I think the customers are the best benchmarks for this, but you can shed some insight into the product market fit. Finally, how market ready are they? Is it just a scrappy MVP that these teams have built? 48 hours is not enough, but you'll be surprised with what these teams have been able to build in the last 2 days of sleepless nights and you know caffeine filled days. You'll begin maximum 2 minutes to get ready with your screen sharing. If in 2 minutes you are not ready, we'll move to the next team, and if time allows for it, you will be given the chance at the end. If not, well, please make sure you are ready in the 2 minutes. Only one hacker per team will be allowed to present, so choose carefully, because it will be a little more chaotic if all of you are able to pitch, are get to pitch at the same time. We do allow for maximum 2 participants if needed. One can share the screen and the other can pitch if needed, but only one hacker per team will be allowed to speak up. So those are some initial details. If any of you has any questions, now would be the time to ask. Judges or participants, hackers, organizers, if you have any questions, you can please feel free to raise your hand or speak up. Malpani sir, Siddharth, and
Hello,
Dhruv.
sir. Can I raise a question?
Sure, Yogi.
Uh, Sir, we are not able to host our website online on any platform. I am not able to host it anywhere. So will that be a problem?
So Yogi, we have already announced the top 6 to 9 teams. Are you part of those
Yes,
teams?
sir. I'm a part of 6 teams. I'm from team
Sure.
IB.
So if you can present it from your local computer, that would be
Yes, sir.
fine.
We can present it from our
All right.
local. Thank you, sir.
Let's quickly move to Piyush and then Abhishek. Piyush.
Hello, sir. My question is like on the Excel sheet, I am unable to see the marketing score for us. While I have uploaded the marketing video link already way before the time.
Yes sir,
So
same sir. हम लोगों का भी मार्केटिंग में कोई मॉक
Piyush and
चाहिए
Ronak, if you
हैकर
can share your team name in the Discord channel called
हैकर भी
Ask Organizers wale channel pe, please go ahead and mention once. And
ओके
what I would suggest is Bishal or Bishal or shown here? No. So by the end of the 7:30 time hit, we'll make sure that your evaluation is considered, and if you score in the top 6 or 9, we'll definitely give you a chance to present. Please make sure you message this in the Ask Organizers channel right away.
Okay, I have already mentioned.
All right, Abhishek.
Actually, sir, I wanted to ask that do we need to include our demo of the website in the 2-minute pitch, or is
So
it
you
like
have to pitch in front of the judges. They need to understand your they were not part of your 2 days journey. You will have 2 to 3
okay,
minutes to make sure they get behind your cause, they understand your implementation, and they are able to evaluate you on the 4 criteria as mentioned.
okay,
All right,
thank you.
finally, Malpani sir, please go ahead.
We're really excited about this, but just one request. We'd like you to be able to judge us as well. In the sense, what did you like about the hackathon? What could we have done to improve it? What were the deficiencies? Because that helps us to keep on improving on a regular basis.
Absolutely, sir. So, hackers, if you have any comments, how could we make this a better experience for you? How could we help you solve the problems a little better? Or if you would like to continue working on the ideas that were shared in the theme, if you're passionate about improving education, please feel free to join the efforts at BeyondExams, the lead organizer of Hack2Educate. We would be happy to support you in terms of mentoring or capital needed if required, um, in any way we can, if you're passionate about the field of education. So please go ahead if you have any feedback for us. We'd be happy to take it in. And if you want to continue working, don't wait for more such events to pop up. Reach out, take the first step, reach out to BeyondExams, and we'll be happy to support you. All right. So next 2 to 3 minutes, I'll be spending onboarding the judges about the themes, and then Team Curio, you will be the first team who will be starting. So please make sure Team Curio, you are ready. Actually, Anjali, can you go in the same order as listed here so that it's easier for everyone? So I'll share this in the Discord community as well. The top team who will be presenting first will be Team Curio and then Team Harm, followed by Hack Dreams. Then we have Gen Z, and finally the AI people and Ivy. Sharing this in the announcements channel right away. Anjali, it would be great if you corrected this order. Now, finally, moving to the theme details so that our judges have a little more insight. There are 4 themes in total that were presented to all the hackers. We had almost 750 plus registrations, out of which almost 300 plus hackers joined our welcome ceremony and decided to work on these projects. The first theme is a better search engine for education. Please feel free to comment or discuss any of the themes a little more in detail. So users can ask any educational question or choose any micro topic they want to learn. Yes, Anjali, please go ahead.
सर व्हाट आई मिस्ड व्हाट यू सेड क्या करना है मुझे
यहाँ पे
क्या करना
ऑर्डरिंग, ये जो फाइनल मार्किंग है इसके हिसाब से डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर में कर दो, और
अच्छा ठीक है
उसी ऑर्डर में हम लोग इवैल्यूएट पिचिंग करवाएंगे. डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर, दैट मींस टॉप हाईएस्ट स्कोरर
टू
पिचेस फर्स्ट.
बॉटम हाँ हाँ ठीक
ठीक है. Twitter threads, Quora answers, Brainly, Wikipedia, Reddit, third-party websites, YouTube, all of these have such amazing contents. But if only there was a platform where I could search for, let's say, water cycle, and I get the best results from these platforms. Now, what Google does is Google gives you links to all the websites. Now you have to choose what you want to learn. Let's say I chose a video on YouTube. Immediately in the recommendation section, I'll probably get a Marvel movie trailer because I love Marvel. I might also get a new, music video because I love listening to, let's say, K-pop or Linkin Park. So a distraction-free zone for students to learn from the best educational content from around the internet is what we are trying to build in this better search engine for education, where users should be allowed to contribute more resources, upvote the good resources, so that teachers and parents can also be part of this initiative. If a parent is teaching their child and they feel, okay, the first resource returned by this platform is not as good for my child who is 5 years old, they should be able to upvote and comment that, okay, for a fifth grade student, probably this other video by NASA is better than what the first result of Google is. And slowly we can build a community driven learning platform, distraction free learning platform, where anyone can choose anything to learn, and they will get the best resources which has been curated from all around the world's best learning resources. So a better search engine for education is the first theme. Judges, if you have any questions related to the theme, please go ahead. Otherwise, we'll move to the next theme. You can raise your hand or directly unmute yourself. Counting backwards from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So I would also like to ensure that you keep in mind the various components that we expected the team hackers to work on. They were free to innovate and find their own path. This was supposed to be some guiding principle so that we end up with, the right kind of problems being addressed. But hackers were free to innovate and figure out new problems or new solutions to work on based on this theme. The next is filter and categorize YouTube videos. So instead of reading through the description, what I'll do is I'll open Prodius.co. Prodius.co is a great initiative, a great product built by a single person. What he did was he said, okay, people love learning from YouTube, Reddit, Wikipedia. Now, his solution is a Chrome extension where if, let's say, you spend 2 hours watching digital marketing videos and 5 hours watching investment pitching videos, immediately Prodius will recognize, okay, you have spent in the last 1 week 2 hours on digital marketing, 7 hours on investment pitching. You are probably good at these two things compared to, let's say, machine learning or web development. If immediately you switch to learning, you switch from learning to watching Marvel movies, immediately the Chrome extension will record, okay, you're watching entertainment content now. You have not met your weekly target of, let's say, 7 hours of learning and so on. And, while learning from free resources, Prodius becomes your teacher, someone who recognizes what you're doing and then provides you certifications. You have spent N hours learning these skills. But the problem is Prodius is no longer seem to be in development, and it is not very well built for Indian context. So the teams had to, think out of the box, build something like Prodius, and impress us with their solutions. The aim was to beat Prodius as what it does and build something better for Indian context. Given a YouTube video link, figure out whether it is educational video or not. Also figure out which BeyondExams category it fits in so that we can understand, okay, people are actually learning web dev and not data science, or people are into fintech, or they are into, let's say, photography, and which category are they learning right now through the free resources. Finally, they can build a Chrome extension or something else that calculates how much time the user is spending learning about which domains, how much time they're spending on non-educational videos, and the journey begins from there. So filter and categorize YouTube videos and present a solution out of it. The third theme is NIOS. So NIOS is National Institute of Open Schooling. It has all the free resources that parents or students can use to homeschool their kid if they are not financially, confident, whether if they are not able to send their kid to a good school, or they feel the school culture is very toxic. Government of India has provided all the free resources so that they can get a CBSE like degree while sitting at home. All they have to do is follow the curriculum, give the exams, and homeschool your kid without any problem. Now, the problem with government websites is if you go to it, you will have no idea what's present where, what is the first step a parent should take, how do they get their questions answered. So one of the most popular questions is, क्या मेरा बेटा या बेटी IAS का एग्जाम दे पाएगा? Will they be able to sit in IITs if they study from NIOS? And this website does not answer such questions. So build a better UI for NIOS so that parents can, follow it step by step to homeschool their kids. Transform it into such easy guides, step-by-step roadmap. And finally, gamify the learning journey the way Duolingo has gamified language learning. It could be availability of a community, sharing of their knowledge, tracking progress, or just being creative and impressing us with the way you restructure NIOS resources. Government has provided everything. Now we need to figure out a way to get it to the right audience at the right time in the right form. So that is theme number 3. Finally, and again, the pitching teams will definitely help you understand which theme are they working on, so that you have a better idea. You don't need to remember all this stuff. Finally, the 4th theme is audio dubbing for YouTube videos. Now, this problem statement says most of the content is on the internet is in English, but most of the world does not speak English as its first language. Some prefer learning in Marathi, some prefer learning in Hungarian, German, Hindi, and others. Now, online education to really become a success needs to be language agnostic. Now, the teams who work on this theme will have to come up with clever ways to at least make YouTube education language agnostic. Come up with some way to make sure that a really high quality educational video in English can be consumed by someone who does not understand English and would prefer learning from local languages. That's it from my side. I think I have taken a lot more time from the participants. So without further ado, if judges, Dr. Anirudh Malpani, Siddharth, and Dhruv, you guys can raise your hand once so that we all know you are active and ready to hear the pitches. Superb. Dhruv, Siddharth, and Malpani sir, are you here as well? Done. So Team Curio, please go ahead. You are the first team. You have 2 minutes to set yourself up and get ready to present.
First of all, I just want to do a quick audio check. Am I audible?
Yes, Abhishek, we can hear you. I hope the judges can too. Now I'll mute myself, and judges, it's over to you. 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes of pitching, followed by 5 minutes of Q&A. Time starts now.
So is my screen visible?
Yep, it's visible.
Okay. So without wasting any more time, I think I should begin. Okay, so Bonserata, Godquill, Buanoit, Quetinabendi, and good evening to one and all. My name is Abhishek Bhardwaj, and I am here in behalf of Team Curio, and I would be given the elevator pitch. So before we get into the whole matter, let me introduce my team. The Team Curio has 3 members: Abhishek, that is me, Arjun, and Dipanshu. All 3 of us are second-year students from Cluster Innovation Center, University of Delhi. And once again, our Hack2Education experience was really amazing. I just wanted to share this, and we have enjoyed all these 2 days, although I'm really high on caffeine, and please pardon my sleepy face because, we were lacking sleep. Okay, so let's start. I mean, in Arabic, we do not say good night, but we say tasbihun ala khair, which means may you wake up to a good news. In Japanese, there is a phrase sugi ka kire desune, which translates to the moon is beautiful, isn't it? Which is a Japanese poetic way of saying I love you. But all of these beautiful string of words mean nothing to someone who does not understand them. Even if I would not have told you the meaning, I am pretty sure that none of you would have been able to understand what these words mean. But if you take a second to understand what the beauty of these words will, you'll realize how beautiful every different language is. So the theme on which we decided to work upon was the audio dubbing for YouTube videos. Now, why we chose this theme or the problem to address? It was simple because language has always been a barrier for a large number of people who want to learn new things and experience different cultures. For both knowledge and experience seekers, YouTube is a heaven, but there's the biggest problem that most of the content is in English, and we wanted to bridge this gap of language. The solution that we have worked upon is a website that is going to serve as a platform where people can come and dub their favorite YouTube videos. The platform will be open to all as of now. We will use an automatic quality check that we are working upon right now, which is not really ready. The next question that arises is who will dub and why. So basically, we are going to keep this platform open to people who know different.
Do the demo as soon as possible.
Okay, so I mean, I would prefer to explain these things while I give the demo as well.
Sure.
So here we are on the landing page of Curio, which is the demo translator. So what we can do is we can simply search for an English short story that I want to translate as of now. I'll search it, and while using the YouTube Data V3 API, it will give me the search results, and we can simply click on the translate button to go to the translation page for this video. Now, as we can see below the video, there is this from and to buttons where we can enter the time, or basically if I want to record the video from 0 to 15 seconds, I can enter the time. Above that, there is the section where the video is playing. So I can simply the play button and play the video, and see where I want to, where I want to add the audio, like in the timestamp that I have selected, what the audio actually is. So let me just pause it for a second. So once I do it, I can start recording whatever the content that I want to do. The recorder is currently recording, and once there will be 15 seconds, it will stop recording. So I guess the 15 seconds will be a long time, so I'll stop recording myself now. We can do that also. So we have the first recording here. Now we can use like say 15 to let's say 20 seconds, then again start recording, and in the next 5 seconds we will get the next recording that we will record. So I hope, okay, so these are the two recordings that we have, and on here we have the merged audio, that is the sum up of both the audios that we have. Now
Abhishek,
once we click on the
officially
yes.
up, so last 30
Okay.
seconds.
Okay, so once we click on the upload audio button, the translated audio will be sent to the server for recording. Now, if we want to, play an already recorded video, what we can simply do is we just want to. This is an already recorded video, and we can simply go to the page. Let's get back. Again, search what we want to search. Then click on the watch button. When we click on the watch button, we'll have to click on the translated audio, get translated audio, and since the translated audio of this video is not available, I'll go to the video for which I have translated an audio. We'll click on the get translated audio and click on the play button, and it will play. So this video was actually in English, but we have recorded translation for this. So this is how this procedure is going to work. I hope I have met this
up. I'll note down the finish time as well. It is 18:01:22. We'll try to keep it a little more to the mark unless the judges want. So judges, if you have any questions, now would be a good time to.
So we didn't really get a chance to listen to the audio.
I can play it again if you want to.
Yeah, because you switched off your.
Actually, it took a little while to switch. Just give me a moment and I'll say it.
No worries. What you can do is just share the tab in which the English audio is there, and then show us how the Hindi audio sounds like.
Okay. Just a moment.
You would need to share a tab instead of a window.
Is it fine? I guess so.
Yeah.
वह उसे बांटते वक्त उन्होंने उस ब्रेड को 2 टुकड़ों में बांट दिया, एक बड़े और एक छोटे पीस में। फिर उन्होंने बड़े टुकड़े के लिए लड़ाई शुरू कर दी। उसी वक्त एक बंदर ने उन्हें लड़ते हुए देख लिया और फिर बंदर आके बोला, मैं इसे दोनों टुकड़ों को बराबर बांट दूंगा। तो फिर मंकी ने बड़े टुकड़े को खा के छोटा करने की कोशिश की। फिर उसने अगले बड़े टुकड़े को खा के बराबर करने की कोशिश की और ऐसे ही खाते खाते उसने पूरा ब्रेड खा लिया और खुशी खुशी चला गया और बेचारी बिल्लियों ने अपना ब्रेड खो दिया।
Doesn't Dubverse do the same thing using an algorithm?
Pardon me, sir. I wasn't able to hear you.
I said there's a startup called Dubverse, DUBVERSE, which uses AI to do it. The quality may not be good, but obviously the whole point is it'll keep on increasing the quality of the algorithms.
Yes, sir. So, sir, actually what happens is that, I have seen Dubverse, and if I'm right, Dubverse has like a lot of Indian students and Indian peoples has not access to the Dubverse. The reason is that we are not really familiar with the like algorithm with which it is working. Plus, in this scenario, that what we are using is what we are trying to do is we are trying to pitch it as a platform for students who are trying to learn a new language. Also, once they are proficient in the language, they have to try to practice it somewhere. And what can be a better platform to practice it while you are dubbing something, and so that it can actually be reviewed, and it can also serve as a really good thing for the society also.
Okay. What additional tools are you going to add to make it easier? Because right now it's fairly clumsy.
Yes, sir. Actually, the first of all, actually, what we want to do is here are like to make it a bit more usable. What we want to do it, we want to just integrate the YouTube like captioning mechanism, like the captioning mechanism that YouTube has. We want to implement that in our website. Although that, I mean, we were not able to do it right now because it was going to take a lot of time. So we simply put the two buttons and use them to stop and play the audios. But we can really make a YouTube like captioning mechanism for our translated audios.
Doesn't Askify give you the text automatically from the video? It allows you to grab whatever someone's saying. Isn't that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It does. But I believe what happens sometimes is that there's a lot of miscommunication, and there's a lot of difference in tones. For instance, if I'm speaking Hindi, I change a tone of a word, and it changes it in its entire meaning. So there's a lot of things that in a lot of languages are based on tones. So that is why exactly we are more inclined towards a dubbing mechanism rather than going towards basically a transcription mechanism.
Okay.
So,
Thank you, sir.
how are you doing this? How are you?
Okay, so basically what we are doing is we are fetching an audio. We are fetching the YouTube video in a window on. What we are doing is we are recording videos, merging them, uploading them on server, and then taking them again on our web page, and then playing them in sync. So what happens is actually the video that the video that I just played had its own audio, but it was switched off while the audio that we recorded was playing. So both the audios were playing, but I switched. We by default switched the volume of the audio that was there on YouTube, switched it off, and played our own audio.
Understood. And how are you doing the translation?
Sir, for translations, we are actually, this translation was actually done by one of us. And right now we aim to do the translations by volunteering mechanisms. Later, we can add kind of a reward mechanism for, getting more translators to us.
So it is more around crowdsourced dubbing then?
Exactly.
Okay.
And if that's
Thank you,
going to be crowdsourced, how are you going to just maintain the quality of the dubbing which is happening?
Yes, sir. I actually thought about that. So to maintain the quality, what we can do is we can basically transcribe the original audio that is there on the YouTube, and then we are going to transcribe the audio that we have recorded, and then compare them using a mechanism. So basically, we can do a quick letter-to-letter check, and if after the check it is basically clearing a certain criteria of matching, we will pass it. If it is not, then we will not.
Thank you.
Makes sense.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Abhishek. If you have any questions, judges, please go ahead. Otherwise, Abhishek, you all right. So Team Harm, please be ready. Just a small update for the judges. I'm so sorry I did not tell you how the scoring mechanism will be done. We did plan it out, but 48 hours have been too much of sleepless nights. So I've shared with all three of you this sheet whose link I'm also pasting on Google Meet. You can go ahead and open it right away. You have edit access to it. For each of the judges, we have made a separate sheet for Anirudh sir, Dhruv sir, and Siddharth. The first team was Team Curio. You have to evaluate them on 4 criteria. The pitch, how good was the pitch? Is their solution solving the problem? I'll be So please no need to mark on the theme section, because theme is not, it is just for.
No, I was just writing the theme number.
All right,
so
sure.
This was theme 4.
Yes. The pitch. So is it solving the problem? Is it a good product market fit? Is the market demanding the same kind of solution? And finally, is the solution market ready? All scores are out of 10. So please feel free to decide your own version of how best can 10 be and how worse 0 can be. And the variability in marking is not defined. You can choose to mark them accordingly. If you have specific remarks for this team, if they want to work on it in the future, please go ahead, do that as well.
Yeah, just one question. Is this link accessible to everyone in the meet? Or
It is
just limited to judges?
everyone, but with a view access. Everything we are doing is in public.
Cool, perfect. Thank you.
So usually it's a good idea that everyone mark individually. Otherwise, you often have this thing, okay, see what someone else has marked, and then you change it accordingly. So I think the marking should be done privately, and then you can share it afterwards. That's my only suggestion. Because I will keep on recalibrating, because right now I only have one presentation. The second presentation will be different. So it just becomes a lot more confusing, and I'd rather have the ability to change my mind. Right now I'm completely in the dark.
How so? How would you prefer?
Because I don't know what the other people are, what they're going to be like. So right now I'm basically, what I do is for the first presentation, I just arbitrarily give everyone 5 or whatever for all of these things.
And so you can definitely go ahead and change it.
No, I'm doing it on my piece of paper.
All right.
It's that when you're doing it online, the trouble is that if I start putting those marks online, then other people will get influenced by that. You don't want that to happen. That's all I'm saying.
Understood.
Okay.
Completely up to you to do that at the end.
Yeah, I was doing the same as Anirudh. So I have my own sheet which I'm maintaining the site.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you, Team Curio and Abhishek, for that wonderful presentation. Team Harm, it's your turn. You have 2 minutes to get ready now while the judges, mark the evaluation. Please make sure you focus on the demo more, and because the theme has already been discussed. The demo, the journey, the team is what you should focus on. Please go ahead, Team Harm. It's your turn.
Okay, sir.
Please inform us when you are ready so that I can record the time and the judges can start listening to you.
Yeah, I am ready. Can I start now?
Please go ahead.
Okay.
Your time starts now.
Am I audible correctly? Clearly? And my screen is visible?
No, it's not.
Now?
Yes, it is visible now. So I'll mark your time as 18:12. Please go ahead.
Okay. So we are Team Harm. Harm, a Think Beyond Interns team. We aim to expand the world of AI with a little step of providing users a feature which shows the category of a YouTube video currently played. We chose the theme of YouTube video classification using a machine learning model which classifies the video as educational or non-educational. And if it is educational, we further classify it as the categories listed on the BeyondExams site as and further classifies it as the subcategories. So this is our hosted page of our work which we have done, and this is a site where this is a demo of the site. And इधर अगर हम URL enter करेंगे तो जैसे for example, if I take a URL of this video, which is an educational video of JEE 22 lecture, and if I copy this link and paste it here, it will run the model on this and give us a prediction that this video is educational. It will show the category that it belongs to the competitive exams category, and it is of SSC CHL not, and it is of other competitive exams. For example, as it was of JEE 2022, it was not for SSC CHSL. And then we also provide an option for viewing the video here with the author of the video, title of the video, and description of the video. And इस प्रोजेक्ट को हम बाकियों से जो बाकी अभी तक प्रोजेक्ट्स आ रखे हैं इस फील्ड में, जैसे आपको मतलब एक वीडियो की कैटेगरी क्लासिफाई करनी होती है, उससे अलग बनाने के लिए हमने काफी सारे प्रोसीजर्स फीचर्स ऐड करे थे इसके अंदर। फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे चैनल स्टैट्स व्यूअर, चैनल स्टैट्स व्यूअर ये फीचर क्या करता है, अगर हम कोई भी यूट्यूब वीडियो का यूआरएल देंगे तो उसके चैनल की जो भी कस्टम नंबर हम यहाँ पे सेट करेंगे, जैसे मैंने अभी यहाँ पे 5 करा है, यहाँ पे मैंने 5 वीडियोस एंटर करे हैं, तो ये टॉप 5 वीडियोस उठाएगा, उनको उनका डेटा सेट बनाएगा। फॉर एग्जाम्पल इट इज मेकिंग इट राइट नाउ, जनरेटिंग द डेटा सेट। उस डेटा सेट में सबसे पहले तो ये टाइटल देगा, टाइटल के बाद डिस्क्रिप्शन देगा उस वीडियोस की, उसके बाद कैटेगरी, जो ओरिजिनल कैटेगरी होगी ना यूट्यूब की, यूट्यूब वीडियो की, वो देगा जो एजुकेशन के अंदर है। प्लस इज एजुकेशनल, ये हमारा मॉडल प्रेडिक्ट करेगा ये एजुकेशनल है कि नहीं। और उसके बाद जो बियॉन्ड एग्जाम्स की जो कैटेगरी लिस्टेड है उसके बेसिस पे ये कैटेगरी देगा कि ये कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स की है और ये टीचिंग एंड एकेडमिक्स की है। एंड हम इस ये डेटा फ्रेम को हमने डाउनलोडेबल बनाया है, हम डाउनलोड आसानी से कर सकते हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल अभी मैंने डाउनलोड करके दिखाया। एंड द सेकंड फीचर इज सर्च वीडियोस। हम बार बार इस साइट से हम यूट्यूब पे ट्रेवर्स करेंगे, बार बार उधर जाएंगे, वहां से लिंक कॉपी करेंगे और यहाँ पे पेस्ट करेंगे। उससे बढ़िया हम यहाँ पे वीडियो सर्च कर सकते हैं, जैसे पाइथन फुल कोर्स। अब यहाँ पे मैंने ये सर्च करा है, हम सर्च रिजल्ट्स अपने आप कस्टम कर सकते हैं। हमें 2 वीडियोस चाहिए, 1 वीडियोस चाहिए, हमने फॉर एग्जांपल हमें 2 वीडियोस चाहिए, तो ये 2 वीडियोस जैसे पहली वीडियो डाल दी, उसकी प्रेडिक्शन उसी के साथ जैसे हमने एक लिंक को कॉपी पेस्ट करके देते थे वैसी है। प्लस यहाँ पे हम
sorry to interrupt, your 3 minutes are up, so please try to move forward as fast.
ओके भैया, तो ये यही फीचर था। और प्लस हमने और फीचर्स ऐड करें कि एक प्लेलिस्ट की यूआरएल हम अगर पेस्ट करेंगे तो सारी प्लेलिस्ट के यूआरएल को अपने मॉडल के साथ चलाकर वो सारी कैटेगरीज लिस्ट आउट कर देगा एक प्लेलिस्ट पे। और एजुकेशनल कंटेंट, ये हमारा नया फीचर था जो हमने रिसेंटली आज ही डाला था, जो ये क्या करता है कि एक वीडियो के ऊपर हर एक डायलॉग पर जिसके सबटाइटल्स अवेलेबल होते हैं, हर एक डायलॉग पर वो मॉडल चलाता है और फिर हमें बताता है कि एक वीडियो के अंदर कितना एजुकेशनल कंटेंट था। यही हमारे सारे फीचर्स से। थैंक यू सर। हेलो।
So thanks for that presentation, Harshul. Over to the judges. Please feel free to unmute yourself and start commenting.
Is there any reason why you chose a name which is normally associated with a very negative connotation?
सर हमने ये जो हमारा टीम मेंबर्स हैं, मेरा नाम हर्षुल है जो एच से शुरू होता है, ए से अभिजीत है जो हमारे सेकंड टीम मेंबर है, आर से ऋषभ है जो हमारे थर्ड टीम मेंबर है, एंड एम से मयंक है जो हमारा फोर्थ टीम मेंबर है। तो हमने
I understood how you, I mean, you're explaining why you chose that name. It's an acronym, I get that. But usually better not to choose names with a negative. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, sir. So, okay, sir, we'll correct it.
No, I think this is interesting because then a lot of things could be done. You know, is there some way of having parents allow their kids access to a site which automatically prevents them from watching entertainment videos on YouTube? In one sense, the YouTube Kids app does that to a certain extent, but are there other ways of doing it? So I think this is interesting.
So yes, sir, we also had future plans too that हम एक YouTube जो पूरा प्लेटफॉर्म है उसको हम एक एजुकेशनल YouTube क्यों ना बना दें, जो एक जैसे टीनेजर्स के लिए जो एग्जाम्स के लिए स्टडी करते, कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स के लिए, वो मतलब उनके लिए डिस्ट्रैक्शन फ्री एक प्लेटफॉर्म हो जाएगा।
Okay.
I have a couple of questions here. First of all, you said you are using the machine learning model. So can I know which model you are using for this?
Sir, we are using the pre-made model of Ludwig, which is provided by Ludwig. Ludwig is a AI generation, AI no code, मतलब minimal code है जो available है, which is available from Uber. The Uber company uses it in all its AI platforms, and we also used it.
All right, cool. And whatever you did was in real time, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Can you quickly check this link if this is educational or not?
Wait a minute, sir. Okay. Share my screen. Is my screen is visible?
Yes, it is.
Category predictor. Here, if I paste this link. This is not an educational video.
All right. And what's the accuracy of your model?
The accuracy on we have trained on approximately 1.5 lakh videos, जिसमें से हमने वैलिडेशन के लिए 20,000 रखे थे एंड टेस्टिंग के लिए हमने 20,000 एक्स्ट्रा रखे थे. तो हमारा ओवरऑल जो एक्यूरेसी आ रही है विच द BeyondExams provided us the data set. On that data set, we have the accuracy of 92%.
So was that the training data set you were using?
No. The training data set was generated by us, and the testing data set was provided by BeyondExams.
All right. And you have got 4 team members. So how was the work division between each one of you?
I worked upon the textual data generation and हमारे पास एक पहले भी आइडिया था कि हम एक वीडियो को थंबनेल से क्लासिफाई करेंगे, बट वो हमें ड्रॉप करना पड़ा क्योंकि वो होस्टिंग में बहुत ज़्यादा रैम अवेलेबिलिटी चाहिए थी उसकी, बट वो पॉसिबल नहीं हो पा रहा था, इसलिए मैंने ड्रॉप कर दिया. तो इमेज जो थंबनेल की इमेज का डेटा सेट जनरेशन था और टेक्स्ट का डेटा जनरेशन था और जो वेब होस्टिंग थी वो सारा मैंने संभाला है. हर्षुल और अभिजीत ने उसने भी वेब होस्टिंग का संभाला है, प्लस जो स्ट्रीमलेट हमने जिसके ऊपर ये साइट बनाई है पूरी वेब डेवलपमेंट करी है पूरी, ये अभिजीत सरोहा ने संभाला है. एंड ऋषभ सागर ने जो इमेज क्लासिफिकेशन मॉडल है यूजिंग द टीचेबल मशीन ऐप विच इज प्रोवाइडेड बाय गूगल फॉर टीचेबल मशीन ऐप, एंड वो ऋषभ सागर ने संभाला है. मयंक अरोड़ा ने जो टेक्सचुअल डेटा के ऊपर जो लुडविग मॉडल और प्लस जो रैंडम फॉरेस्ट क्लासिफिकेशन मॉडल और प्लस मल्टीनोमियल नेम बायस, इन तीनों मशीन लर्निंग मॉडल्स का यूज करते हुए एक टेक्स्ट क्लासिफिकेशन मॉडल बनाया है विद द हेल्प ऑफ TF-IDF hot and one hot encoder.
All right, cool. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Any other questions from the judges? Dhruv, Mapani, sir, Siddharth?
No, I'm good.
All right. So Harshul, you can stop sharing your screen. Thanks a lot for that wonderful presentation, and also it's really commendable what the teams have been able to build in just 2-3 days of work. Moving forward, the next team is Hack Dreams. Hack Dreams, you have 2 minutes to get ready while Dhruv, Siddharth, and Malpani sir, make sure that they have scored the teams accordingly. Hack Dreams,
Sure.
2 minutes start now.
Okay, sure.
Again, please keep it more about the demo, your journey through the hackathon, and the judges would be happy to ask any other questions they have. Please inform me when you're ready.
Is my screen visible? Okay, and my voice, is it audible enough?
So your time starts now.
Okay, so our team name was Hack Dreams, and the main motive that we were working on was to provide education that was easily accessible to all the children, as we observed that during COVID, students were focusing and going towards more towards online educational platforms for resources, but they were very much confused to which resources should they use. So we have created a website in which we are providing different services. And the problem that we were solving is that we observed that on the NIOS platform, that is National Institute of Open Schooling, we observed that there was a very the UI was not very user friendly, and a lot of information was present which was not precise and which was not used by the users correctly. So what we focused on was to provide a more user friendly UI, and these are the services that we have added. We have added a section where we have included the websites which are providing different courses that are either free or paid, and these are the best websites which are providing very good content which will be helpful for the students. We are also providing a performance and ranking report for a student who is enrolling into different courses. The discussion with our mentors section and 24 online support section will be also provided, where the student can enter their name, email, message, and they can
Pretty-
send us a message.
Just a
or
reminder, last 1.5 minutes.
Oh, sure. So the query that they are facing, or any support that they might ask for. Also, we are adding a section for different brain teasing questions to improve the IQ of the student. And we have also provided a section where the parents as well as students can come and give the feedbacks about the courses, how they are enjoying the courses, and what are the problems that they are facing. These are the reviews that our students will be posting on our website, so that the student can get a better understanding whether other students are finding this website good or not. And here the student can go register to our website, and this is the login page of our website. Thank you.
Thanks for that presentation, Smriti. Judges, over to you.
Which category did this come under?
NIOS.
NIOS.
But you haven't really shown us what happens when you click on any of that stuff.
Sure. So these are the popular subjects that are present on our website. So for now, in the primary courses, these are the curricula of primary courses. We have added some subjects like Hindi, English, social science. And
what
for
happens?
now, so for now, if we are clicking on Hindi, we are redirected to the NIOS website, where the content is present for the students. So from here, they can from our website they can directly reach to the content. And also in this section we have provided the links to different websites where the students can find the courses, like BeyondExams, where the students can find different courses, Udemy, Coursera, Geeks for Geeks, and W3 Schools.
This is why I got confused, because on one hand, you're saying you're trying to provide a user-friendly interface to NIOS courses. And then you're also providing links to other websites. So then that becomes very confusing for the user. It's not very clear to me what to achieve.
So basically, what we are trying to do is on NIOS website, as we can see the resources, there is no proper, the UI is not very much user friendly, but here we have the information that is present on our website is very much precise, and you can easily find what are the services that we are providing. We are also providing the courses from our side, which are mentioned here. And the second thing is, we are also providing the links to the other websites which are providing quality content, so that if the students want some other courses that are not present on our website, they can get access to those also.
Yeah, that was my point. If you want to provide a user-friendly, you should try to do just one thing and do it well before trying to do too many things. And if you're providing access to NIOS courses, and that when that person is within that NIOS course, and then they wanted additional information about something related to that course, then it might make more sense. You say things like, are you stuck, or do you want to find more? And then provide additional things. I'm just saying this, people will get overwhelmed.
Yes, right. So what we were trying, we also thought that for future, what we were trying to see was we will gather not provide the direct links to the websites, but we'll be adding the courses which are the links to the courses that are that have higher rating, and we'll add those courses to our website.
Okay, good.
Dhruv, Siddharth, any remarks or questions from your side?
No questions.
So Smriti, this is you're purely providing access to content. Is there anything beyond providing access to the right level of content? Are you doing something more?
So, like as I mentioned that as we've observed that we ourselves are students, so we during COVID we observed that we had to go from like one website to another website to find different, like if we had to study Python, so we had to go from to one website, and then we have to study web development. We had to go to other sites. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to integrate, bring bring all the quality content that is available on the internet and various educational platform to our website, so that students have like easy access to the quality content. They do not get confused from where they should go and where they will go and find the correct content. And also, as you mentioned, like we are providing the feedback where parents can also enter feedback that what they think that we can improve in our website. And also, as I mentioned, we are also providing the performance and ranking report of the students, how well are they doing, and which
How
will
will you
keep
know
them
that?
motivated.
How will you know
So
that,
like
Shruti? How?
so we'll be conducting like different tests on the basis of the courses that in which the students are enrolled, and on that on that basis we'll be providing the performance and ranking report.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Smriti, for that presentation and the insightful Q&A. You can stop sharing your team now.
Sure.
Moving to Team Gen Z. I hope you're ready, Team Gen Z. Please go ahead. You have 2
Yes, sir.
minutes to set up your computer while the judges, scored the last team. The last team was Team Hack Dreams. Also, for your convenience, judges, I've also added this themes sheet right before your names, so that if you want to look back at the theme, you can easily do that. Team Gen Z, are you ready?
Yeah, is my screen visible?
Yes, it is. Judges, whenever you're ready, please give me a green signal by raising your hand, because I'm not sure if. All right, super.
Isn't the AI people next, or are we going with Gen Z?
We are going to Team Gen Z we are going to Team Gen Z for now. I'm not sure why the Gmeet. We are going to Team Gen Z. I hope it's all right. I think the sheet has some. All right.
Yeah. Should I start?
Just wait one more moment. Let me quickly write your Team Gen Z, and your starting time is 18:31 and 40. Please go ahead. All the best.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Good evening. This is Rajvardhan Tomar. I am from Team Gen Z. We have following team members: Harsh Raj, Rahul Kumar Mishra, Arpita Kesharwani. So we are working on the classification of YouTube videos. So the need of the project is last 2 years, because of COVID, people have been shifting to YouTube for studying. YouTube has around 8 million videos. So it has great distraction for students if they go to study there. So coming to the preparation of dataset, we have taken around 1.5 lakh YouTube videos from 45 different channels as training dataset. We have extracted the title and description of a YouTube video using its links. We have removed the punctuations, links, and emojis from the extracted description and title. Then we have arranged those words in dictionaries in Python. Then we have categorized those words into educational and non-educational. Coming to the algorithm part, in algorithm, we have the link of the YouTube video that we need to test whether it's educational or non-educational. So similar process is being done with the YouTube video that is to be checked. First, punctuations, links, and emojis are removed. Then those words are entered into dictionary. Then we check those words with the non-educational keywords list that we have prepared from the training data set. So the non-educational words are also removed from the dictionary. Then the remaining words are compared to educational keywords dataset, and then we calculate the percentage of educational keywords present in the remaining description and title. So if that percentage is above a certain limit, then we declare that the video is educational. And if the video is declared educational, then we check it for Think Beyond Exams subcategories. We check it for different subcategories like coding, music, and all. It is also done on the same way. We have training data set for that. We check the keywords and for which subcategory it has the maximum percentage. We declare that video with that subcategory.
Rajvardhan, your time is almost up. If you can move to the demo.
Yeah,
that would be
it's
super.
this is the final demo of ours. We have developed a website. This is how the website looks. We can put any YouTube video. This is the one I have. Yeah. So this shows the title of the video, and the video is non-educational. That's it. If you want, I can go with some educational video as well. This is Code with Harry. I will go with any random video from here. This is the title of the video, and the video is educational, and it might be related to coding. So this is the subcategory of Think Beyond Exams, coding, to which this video relates to.
All right, thank you, Rajvardhan. Over to the judges then. I'll note your time as 18:35.
Yeah.
So Raj, if you had more time, what else would you build on top of this?
Sir, we would go with the Chrome extension because it's not only for kids. Kids, we have kids YouTube also. It's for adults also, that they should not waste their time on videos or things that they are not looking for. If I go for study, then for me it's my study time and I should not be distracted to anything else. So we will try to build a Chrome extension kind of thing that will warn us or block the video if it's not from the educational field.
Understood.
Yeah.
And are you using the same Ludwig model for this?
No. We have used NLP.
Okay, NLP. And were you using Teachable Machine?
Sorry?
Were you using Teachable Machine for this?
Not Teachable Machine. We have classified those keywords manually for now.
So if you have done it manually, how many, like, what was your training data set for this one?
1.5 lakh YouTube videos description we have extracted from 45.
So were you
YouTube
running
channels.
any script for that?
No, yeah, we have extracted those descriptions from Python libraries.
Okay, for Python. Cool. All right. Thank you.
All right, Dr. Malpani, if you have any comments or questions.
No.
All right, done. Thank you,
Thank
Rajwardhan,
you.
for that presentation.
Thank you so much.
You are next. Please make sure you focus more on the demo, and the judges will be more than happy to ask questions regarding the other sections. So the people, your 2 minutes for setting up start now, while the judges mark the last team.
Yeah, just a minute.
By the way, Team HackerBees, we did evaluate your video submission, and congratulations, you have scored high enough that you should have been part of the top 6. So we'll be taking 7 total submissions, where HackerBees will be allowed to present after the 6 teams are done. Congratulations, Team HackerBees. Over to the AI people. Are you ready then?
Yeah, can I start?
All right, your time starts now. Please go ahead.
Hey guys, we are AI people. We are building a better search engine for education. So you know what's interesting? There are thousands of websites which are completely full of tremendous knowledge, but there is not even a single search engine which connects all those. Students get confused and don't end up in getting proper results. And moreover, those are all filled up with ads and sponsorship, which they get distracted. Guess what? We have come up with a search engine which caters the need of the student. This engine scrapes the data from all the websites and gets the user most relevant result to what they have searched. For example, if you search for C programming, the student gets all type of results related to science, forms, IT, and files and videos. Example, if he needs the knowledge regarding science, he can get all the information related to C program, which is related to science. and all the forums which are going on related to C programming. Even he can get to know what are the trending C programming topics going on in IT field, and he can get videos related to C programming which are trending in YouTube, and he can get files from which he can read that and gain more knowledge about it. And moreover, we are thinking it by thinking to expand by adding an upvote and downvote, by which the students can get more even enhanced results, and also adding medium articles and the Linux forms, so that each students get a more enriched content for studying. Thank you. Though judges can proceed with asking questions.
Thank you, Raghavendra, for that concise presentation. Over to the judges. This was Team the AI people working on a better search engine for education.
So why do you say you're better than Google?
Sir, when you search in a Google, example, C programming, you can see only that this is an IDE for C programming. If a student wants to learn regarding a C programming, he won't get proper results. See, you are only getting IDEs related to C programming. Even if you go for books, there is not even proper content about it. But when we come to our engine, there is free books related to C programming, and even it gives results according to the topics also. See, theories and problems related to C++, C programming language, everything.
So how did you go about building this, Kanda?
Sir, first we thought about doing just like Google, then we came to know that it's not proper and this thing. So we did a brainstorm between the team members, then thought of that we create separate tabs for each one, so that each student can access only what he needs during his studying, so that if he needs something related to IT, he can go for that only. If he wants to learn, then he can choose videos and go for YouTube, like that.
Understood. And how did you go about building the search engine per se?
Sir, yes, sir. We used Flask and we used Beautiful Soap for data scraping.
Okay.
I don't have any questions.
All right, that's it. So thank you, Raghavendra, for that wonderful presentation. I hope you build on top of this a lot more, so that even after the hackathon, a lot more students can benefit from category filtering through these advanced search engines that are being built on top of existing ones. Raghavendra, you can stop sharing your screen. Team
Thank you so much, sir.
You have 2 minutes to get ready now while the judges evaluate the other submissions. This will mark the end of the 6 teams, but since HackerBees also scored in the top 6 after IB, I would request HackerBees to please be ready. If time allows for it, we can take 1 or 2 more submissions from the top 9 or 10. Otherwise, we'll stop after HackerBees. Team IB, please go ahead. Inform us when you're ready.
Yes, sir, we are ready, sir. May I share my screen, sir?
Definitely.
Okay, sir.
I like your profile picture, Yogya.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Bean's my favorite character, sir. So, is my screen visible, sir?
Yes. So your time starts now.
Okay. So our team name is Ivy. That is, it was working yesterday, and I hope it will work today as well. So, so this is our homepage, and the theme we chose was making homeschooling easy for NIOS students. So we all know that the NIOS students who go to the NIOS schools are mainly from financially weaker sections of the society, or are the students who had a break from their studies, had a long break from their studies, like the housewives due to their marriage and stuff. So they don't have much of a time to study or concentrate on their studies. Also, at the daytime they can complete their chores, and at the night time, if they get enough time to study, they can come to our website and study the specific knowledge that we provide. We provide specific and to the point knowledge to the students that come to our website. So this is our website, and this is the homepage for our website. And we have created these contents for class 10th, 11th, and 12th. Not much of a content we have provided here, but we'll be adding the content as well. Then we have these frequently asked questions. We'll be adding more questions later on. So we have built this solution for the students. We can also enhance the knowledge of the students by categorizing them into 3 levels, that is caterpillar, pupa, and butterfly. Okay, so the caterpillar level is the lowest level, then comes the pupa, and then comes the butterfly. We can categorize the students on the basis of assignments and tests, and whichsoever category the students falls into will be given those level of assignments only, so that they can be kept enthusiastic and motivated throughout their learning process. Okay, in case if we give a caterpillar the hardest problem there can be, then he or she will be demotivated. So we can raise the level of questions according to their progress. Okay, so then comes this was a problem solving part. Then comes the product market fit. So this product is market fit because there are a lot of NIOS students who are actually not getting the correct amount of knowledge. I would rather say not getting proper resources to study from the online resources, and they can be the they can come here and get the exact amount of knowledge here. Then comes how market ready is our project. So our project is almost ready. We just need to add some more content over here. Let's go to the about page. This about page, we'll add achievements and all after we do this. And then comes our team. Here will be the expert tutors who will be here, who will be teaching and guiding the students. These expert tutors, the point I was saying, how market ready is our project. If we see it on the POV of a startup based idea, then it is also ready for that as well, because we'll be
officially up. Please fast forward this as soon as possible.
Okay, sir. Then comes the courses, and in the courses we can get like if we go to the 4th class courses, we can come here and do the maths. And when we come to maths, we are suggested a video for the maths, this one, and we can add more and more videos like that only. Then comes to the backend part. After we come to the backend part, just a second. Here comes the backend part. For the backend part, when we log into the backend part, these are the subjects and classes we have added. And for now, these are the courses. I can add courses as well. You know, if in case if I dial a course for class 5.
Yogi, your time is officially up. I think if there's any other feature you would like to add, please go ahead. Otherwise, I think the judges have some
Yes, sir,
idea.
there are. Yes, sir, there are features. In case if description was something and I need to add a file for the thumbnail, I can add this. And for the time, I can just do now and save. So as it shows, the course class 5 was added successfully. Let's check if it is added or not. Just a second, sir.
Yogi, last 10 seconds.
So let's go to the courses and let's check. So the course has been added here. We can go to the course, then maths and science and all this stuff. We go to the video and the video is here as well. So this was it. And for contact us page, we need to first log in and stuff.
This will
Yes,
be
sir.
it. So
Yes, sir.
thanks a lot for that presentation, Yogi.
Yes,
Rest of the teams, please make sure you keep it to 3 to 4 minutes. I mean, it is 2 to 3, but we are giving an extra minute with a small penalty. Judges, over to you.
No
Sir,
question from my side.
can I add one more point, sir? Just a single point.
Judges, your call.
Yeah, go ahead, Yogi.
Yes, sir. So we can, our website is versatile. So we can add all the three other categories of this hackathon's themes, like YouTube video categorizer, YouTube video convert, YouTube video audio dubbing one, the theme with audio dubbing, and the fourth one, the search engine one. In YouTube video categorizer thing, we can just, in case if there are no tutors available for the call, then they can just categorize the videos. The top 5 videos will be selected, and the student can choose among those top 5 videos which one he want to watch or not. And the audio dubbing part can be done on the same only, sir.
Thanks, Yogi. Over to the judges. If you have any questions, please go ahead.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Siddharth and Anirudh, sir, just waiting for a green nod. All right. So, HackerBees, thank you, Yogi, for that presentation.
Thank you, sir.
HackerBees, you are the last team in the top 6 to 7 teams. So you have final 2 minutes to prepare your screen so that the judges can start.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Ronak.
So is the screen visible?
Yes, Ronak. Should I start?
हम लोगों ने सर्च इंजन बनाया.
Just a second, Ronak. You are team HackerBees and the time right now is 18:50:10. Please go ahead. All the best.
तो हम लोगों ने एजुकेशनल सर्च इंजन बनाया है जिसमें सिंपल सा इंटरफेस. इधर है हैकरबीज का होम, इधर है हम लोग का गिट रिपो, इधर है अबाउट अस जो हम लोग का टीम में जो था. हम थे बैक एंड पे, रोनक कुंडल, सोविकपाल था फ्रंट एंड में, और सिद्धार्थ सुमन था मार्केटिंग में. तो इधर हम लोग जो हिस्ट्री है, जो मतलब सर्च करेंगे उसका हिस्ट्री भी देख सकते हैं. तो इधर हम लोग कुछ सर्च करते हैं तो नाउ. तो इधर हम लोग का ऐसे होता है कि रिजल्ट आता है, तो ये सिंपल है एकदम. इधर हम लोग डेफिनेशन में देख सकते हैं. और नेक्स्ट फ्यूचर प्लान में हम लोग का है कि हम लोग का जो बेस्ड मतलब जो कुछ कैटेगरीज बेस्ड मतलब कैटेगरी रहेगा जिसमें हम लोग जैसे कि इधर एक एक्सप्लोर सेक्शन हम लोग ऐड करेंगे. उसमें जो टॉप स्किल है, टॉप सब्जेक्ट है, उसका नाम रहेगा, उसका ये रहेगा मतलब उसका. उसके बाद उधर क्या क्या उधर क्वेश्चन देता है, क्या क्या उधर कौन सा वीडियो अच्छा है, कौन सा कोर्स अच्छा है, वो सब भी ऐड करेंगे इधर एक.
All right. If that's done, I would have a question. How are you able to get the search results?
By search.
Sorry?
Sir, what is the question?
Like, how were you able to get the search results? Are you scraping any website or the entire Google search engine?
Google scraping.
So you're just scraping the results from the Google search engine, right? So what's the difference between your search engine?
कोई ऐड वेड नहीं दिखेगा और क्या बोलते हैं उसको, मतलब कुछ मतलब एडल्ट कंटेंट वो सब भी कुछ नहीं दिखेगा. मतलब कुछ फलाना दिखेगा लेकिन ऐसे जो कोर्स का है मतलब जो से एजुकेशनल कंटेंट है वही दिखेगा.
I can bring the ad blocker for that. Just give me a 1 point of difference between Google search engine and your search engine.
और इधर सब कुछ कैटेगराइज भी मिलेगा हम लोग.
Can you show me the categories?
एक्सपोर्ट सेक्शन में से काम कर.
In case you're sharing, the screen hasn't been shared yet. Ronak, are you sharing anything?
Yes,
Yeah. Just let us know where the categories are which you're talking about.
सर वो सर अभी फीचर्स अभी काम चल रहा है सर उसको एक्सप्लोर
All right.
करते हैं.
Cool. So, do you have any specific point which makes your search engine different than Google, apart from the UI?
हाँ हाँ.
No.
Sir.
All right. There's nothing. That's absolutely fine. No, don't worry about not getting the right answer. Sorry. Go on.
ठीक है सर.
Okay.
Any questions from Dhruv or Malpani sir? You can simply give a thumbs up if no questions. All right. Thanks HackerBees for your presentation. So we still have 15 more minutes left for the evaluations to continue on. So Siddharth, Dhruv, if you have the, Malpani sir, if you have the bandwidth, we can take up one more submission. You can again do a thumbs up if that's all right. All right. So the one extra team that we would like to call for pitching, and you will again have only 2 minutes to participate in this, is, give me 1 second, I'll quickly see the next best team score. Team Code Breakers. We did evaluate your video submission, and you have been selected as the final team who will be showcasing in front of the judges. So Team Code Breakers, if you're here, please raise your hand and we can start the 2 minutes clock for your Piyush. Superb, you guys are here. So please go ahead. Your 2 minutes for getting set up is starting now. Whoever wants to present can take over the screen. Team Bug Debug, you may have a chance to present right after this if time allows for it before 7:15. 7:15 is when the pitching rounds will end. Team Code Breakers, the stage is yours.
Am I audible?
Yes.
So hello judges, I am Piyush Garg from Team Code Breaker. Let me just share my screen. We are 3 members team. I am Piyush Garg. My other teammate is Mayank Goswami and other is Shashikant Rajput. So our theme is to build on audio dubbing for YouTube. So what we have done is we have created a Chrome extension to make it simplify, like no copy pasting of link. You just install our extension and load any YouTube video you want to listen the dubbed version. And when you open the video, you can just pause the video just for some time. And now if I just click on my extension, it will fetch the available languages soon. Now it has fetched the languages.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Piyush?
I guess you are sharing just the tab, so we are not able to see the Chrome extension. You can instead share the window.
Okay. Okay. So let me just be present. Oh, now it should be visible. My whole screen. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the video I have loaded. Now if I click on my extension, it will give me the available languages. And now suppose I want to listen the Hindi version. I will just click on Hindi. It will pause for a while, fetch the audio, and it will start this. And if I want to change again, I will just click on original. It will start playing again original. And if I want English version, I will just click on English, and it will. So this way it will work. And for it is our community site. Like the community will provide the dubbed version. Like community a user can just put in the language he wants the dubbed version, and just click on this record. And recording has started. So let's wait for the video. And when I click on stop, the recording will show here, and I can just preview it before saving. Like here, I can preview it, and if I am satisfied, I can just click on save, and it will give me pop-up recording saved successfully. Now what I will have to do is just reload the page once. And now if I click on extension, it will show me the German language as well. And this is our demo. And we have a lot of plans for in future for this extension. Like right now there is no automatic conversion, but we have a plan for that. Like we have created the map that how we are gonna do this. Like we will get the audio from the YouTube, then convert the speech to text. We will translate the text, and then further we will convert text to speech. And this way we can get automatic. But the problem with automatic conversion is of course accuracy. Like the sentence framing might not be proper. So that takes lot of work. That's why we haven't done it in the 48 hours. Another thing for like making this agent, like there, since it is a community, there can be various audios which are trash or which are actual audio. So how can we classify them? So basically what we are going to do is we will provide a feedback mechanism as soon as video has ended or the audio which is currently being played has ended. We will ask for the user that was it helpful, was it good or bad. The main bad videos will be deleted from the server as well, but those are good will be shown at the top. This is not yet developed, but it is in progress. Another thing we can do is like we can provide incentives to the persons who dub, like with the help of if YouTube, that's if YouTube allows something like that, or if there is some scope. Another thing is we also thought about the process using the captions, but we stopped there when we saw that not all videos have captions. So patching captions from the YouTube API was not the option for us. This is our demo.
Thanks, Piyush, for that wonderful presentation. You completed almost exactly in 3.5 minutes. Over to the judges.
Yeah, because of the window share, obviously, we wanted to see the Chrome extension, but we missed the part where the language translation was happening. So if you can quickly, just by sharing the tab, show us the difference of
Is it
languages.
visible?
Piyush, you
Right,
will have to share the screen. Siddharth, I think when he shared the entire screen, he did show how to do the recording and saving and playing.
Yeah, but we were not able to actually hear the language translation.
Okay. Right now, is my screen shared?
Yeah, it is window again, so I would recommend you to share the tab instead.
I shared the tab earlier, then you said that it is not
No, I
visible.
know, but I wanted to see the Chrome extension, right? But now I want to hear the audio.
Okay.
Siddharth, I don't think sharing the tab or screen has any difference on the audio.
I cannot hear the audio though.
Right. That can also be, again, please feel free, Piyush, to continue testing this, presenting. But I feel it is some laptops feature that it doesn't allow the voice coming from the laptop to be recorded by the mic. It is internally calculated that way. So,
yeah, just wait a sec. I think if I just remove my headphone, that will solve the problem.
Yes, I think that will solve the problem.
Let me just do that for once, and I will just show you the recorded version.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. So is the audio available? Audio?
Piyush, maybe you should also increase the volume of the YouTube video because it is not at maximum.
Audible?
No, can't hear you.
Was it audible?
No, it was not audible.
So there might be some issue with the system version, I guess. I can give you the link of the demo. There I have done it perfectly. Will that work?
Will that work? If we can give you the video of the demo.
Sure, I guess.
Okay.
But if it's only ready right now, we don't want to waste more
We
time.
did ask them to submit the demo video before.
Already ready.
Okay.
I am dropping the link in the chat.
Cool, that should work. Thank you.
And moreover, I have the demo link timestamp in the description, so you can directly move to the demo version.
Thanks, Piyush. Judges, if you have any other questions after watching the demo, please go ahead. Otherwise, we have one last team because we still have 10 minutes left. Team Code Debug, Bug Debug. Please raise your hand if you are ready for a pitching session. Bug Debug, are you here? All right, superb, Tanya. So please be ready to share your screen. You'll be asked to do that any minute once the judges are done with Team Code Breakers.
Okay, so good evening. My name is Nand.
Please give us 2 more minutes because the judges are still evaluating Code Breakers.
So I'm confused. The video which I'm getting is home cool.
I was also looking the same. Yeah. Could not find.
Okay, my bad. I'm just resharing the link. Actually, I copied the wrong page. Yeah, now I shared the title. Right. Yeah, sorry for that.
I have this question. This is what you are dubbing in real time, not providing the dubbed audio to the user, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but as a part of the theme, was that just for creating a solution to create the dubbed videos, or providing the users the dubbed videos?
No, it is actually user dubbed video. The audio you are listening for another languages are dubbed by me. I have uploaded them. So the automatic translation is in the progress. That has not been implemented in the extension yet. We were doing that, but we have created the backend script, but were unable to implement it in the front end in the time duration.
All right.
But right now it is like user dub the video, upload that, and then we can just use that in the.
All right. Thanks for answering.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions from the judges? You can also simply do a thumbs up so that we know that you're done. All right, super. Thanks, Piyush, for that presentation. We have one last team, and then the pitching round will officially end. We'll move to the evaluation phase. Judges, the sheet I had shared with you is now private. So if you want, you can also simply upload the, marks. We have two teams, Team Code Breakers and Bug Debug and Hacker Bees. So first came Hacker Bees, then Code Breakers, then Bug Debug, who have not, their names are not there in the sheet. So feel free to copy it from the Gmeet and paste it there. Last team Bug Debug.
हमारे से काम करवा रहे हो यार.
So sorry, sir.
The backend can easily fill in the spreadsheet for us.
Simran, can you please take this forward and add the last three team names in Anirudh sir, Dhruv sir, and Siddharth's sheets? That would be very helpful.
Cool.
Sorry for the inconvenience, judges. Last team Bug Debug. The stage is yours and time is up. Please go ahead. Your time starts now.
Okay, so is my screen visible? Can you confirm?
Yes.
Okay, so good evening. We are working on theme for like auto dubbing of YouTube videos. So we have created a web app for this. Like when you paste the YouTube link here and click on this search icon, then this is the original video which is in English, okay? And I have provided like many, like if you want to convert into Hindi, Spanish, German, English. For now, we have restricted our website to only Hindi. And if you click on this Hindi button, this website will make a call to our backend, which is written in Python. So what we are doing is we are just first converting the video to the text, and then we are converting that text to the user specific language, like in which user wants to translate. So like you can see here, our video is converting, and like the function has already started converting this video. It takes around 5 to 6 minutes. So for this demo, I will show you this. Like I have already made an API to the backend, and this is the result what we get from.
यही कैफे पहले है कि कैसे अपने आप को एक नौकरी के साक्षात्कार में पेश करने के बारे में होगा। आज के बारे में सोचा कि कैसे अपने आप को।
Okay, so are you able to hear the audio that I'm showing you?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, like you can paste any URL here, and then you can click on search, and then if you click on this Hindi language icon, then it will make a call to the backend, and it will get converted into the like automatically get converted into like whichever language you want. Okay, and we have not added the functionality of like you can upload your custom dubbed videos now, but we can add it further in the future. Okay, yeah, that's all from my side.
Thanks, Nitin, for that concise presentation. Over to the judges.
So how exactly does this work? What did you do? I didn't understand. So you're extracting the text, then you're using text to, then you're translating. What are you using to translate, and then what are you using to do the text to speech?
Okay, cool. So initially, like you will paste a link here. Okay, then it will make a call to the backend, like which is okay. For this, like I would like to call my friend Utkarsh, like who has worked on backend. Utkarsh.
Yeah, hi,
Can you
good
explain
evening.
yeah, can you quickly explain them like what is happening in backend?
Yeah, sure. So when the URL is being pasted in our website, so in our backend, we are using Selenium to first download that YouTube video. And after downloading that YouTube video, we are extracting text from it by making use of some Google libraries. And then we are using Google Trans library for translating it into the required language which user has selected. So in this case, we have restricted to Hindi only, so it is being translated to Hindi right now. Then this translated text which is in Hindi is fed back to GTTS module of Google, which is then translated that Hindi text to Hindi audio. And by making use of Pi Movie Maker, we are then adding that translated audio back to the video. And then we are uploading that video back to S3 bucket, which link is being returned by the API. And then that link is being played by our front end. So this is how it all works.
So when someone needs to listen to that translation, do they have to come to your website, or will they be able to see it directly on YouTube as well?
No, they have to come to our website.
For now, they have to come our website and paste the link they want, get it to convert it, like which they want to get.
And at some point, you'll have some ability for people to crowdsource some of this or make comments, I guess, right?
Yes. Currently, like I do not have the experience of making extension. Initially, we were thinking of making an extension for YouTube. Like we will just add a track, like the video will be original, but we will play our customized audio tracks based on the user specific, like in which language he or she wants to convert that video. But we do not have experience of making extensions, so we are restricted now for web app.
Okay.
Dhruv, Siddharth, any comments or questions? All right. So that wraps up the pitching round. I hope the judges had a good experience listening to the pitches and had enough time to actually evaluate the submissions. Abhishek seems to have a question. If any of the hackers here have any questions from the judges, please feel free and message in the Gmail chat. Abhishek, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for allowing me to have this question. I mean, out of curiosity, I was not able to keep quiet. I was just wondering, Utkarsh, like, what is the like the overall percentage of what do we say, the efficiency with which the translations are being occurred? Because I believe it is using the automatic translation from one language to other. So, isn't there an issue in the efficiency? I was really curious to know that. There are some errors, like if there is some kind of music or some background noise with the audio, then it don't get translated to text as expected. So we get nearly 70 to 80% of accuracy. Okay. And there might be some words which get mistranslated, but yeah, we are getting some good accuracy. Okay, thank you so much, Crush. I would really love to, be a part of your project too. I mean, it was really intriguing to me. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Someday.
Thanks, Abhishek, for that question and also that idea of collaborating beyond Hack2Educate. Over to the judges. Judges, we would love to individually hear from you if you have any feedback or words of motivation for the teams who are here, irrespective of whether they were able to pitch or not. Let's start with Dr. Malpani, and then we can move to Dhruv and finally to Siddharth.
Can I finish my sheet marking it up first?
Definitely. Sure.
If someone else has done that, then they can go ahead because it's hard for me to manage.
Let's move to Dhruv. Dhruv, if you're done, would love some experience.
Yeah, no, I think what I saw, within 2 days, what these guys have achieved is really good, right? I was expecting much lesser in terms of both presentation and what the solution that they presented. Right? So great stuff. I think some of the ideas are worthwhile pursuing even beyond the hackathon, and happy to sort of work with and assist some of these guys as well.
Thanks, Dhruv. Siddharth, over to you then.
Yeah, sure. First of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you present here for presenting this and also submitting our hack ideas. Sometimes it's also important for us to participate at first place. Winning comes later. So appreciate each and every one of you to take out your time from the weekend, submitting these projects, and of course building on top of what your experience and skill set had. But I can see already within such a short span of time, building machine learning models, training data sets, and all of these things, brainstorming on existing ideas, not actually reinventing the wheel, but actually coming up with innovative ideas was something which is super appreciable. And make sure you keep this thing in mind that this is just the beginning. So even if you're not in the top teams, if you are there just listening to us and staying here, this is really very important for you to take this idea of yours ahead. Add more on top of this, whatever you have built. There's always chances of improvising, learn from the feedbacks, and it's just your first hackathon if it is. So there will be a lot of other hackathons coming up ahead. So try to keep on build your skills as well at the same time. Try to collaborate with new team members. But overall, great work, everyone. Thank you so much for being here at Hack2Educate.
Thanks, Siddharth, for those words of motivation. Malpani sir, if
I've filled in my sheet. So I was very impressed, I must say that. I mean, I think much more important than anything else, the entire purpose of the exercise was to help the participants learn new ways of doing things. So I just hope you guys enjoyed yourself, you had a good time, and that you will remember that there's a lot of stuff which is outside your textbook, outside your syllabus or a curriculum. So that the attitude shouldn't just be, oh, there's a problem. The attitude be, I can find a solution to the problem. And of course, your first solution will be terrible. The second version will be bad. The third version will be worse. But at least if it gives you a way of thinking about empowering yourself, that it's possible to come up with solutions and then seeing exactly what happens. And I think in that sense, you guys are extremely fortunate. You're young. The whole world is ahead of you. India is at a sweet spot for multiple reasons. You have access to the world's best tools. And I hope you will continue doing this and also share what you learn with the rest of the world, because this is not an experience which many people actually get. So you've already self-selected yourself. The fact that you've been willing to participate, the fact that you're willing to spend a weekend improving your skills, full marks for that. But I still think there's just so much more scope for us to be able to do a better job. And that's something I'd like to request you guys. In one sense, the purpose of a hackathon is to serve the learning needs of the participants. So what could we do better the next time? Please tell us, and we try to keep on improving. But we need the solutions to come from you guys.
Thanks, sir, for those words. I think there's a lot more that the hackers also wanted to build. If maybe given a little more time, a few more days, maybe a few months, they can shape up a really good solution for not just India, but for the world. And I really hope that beyond this hackathon, some of you do continue to pursue and solve some of the problems in education that you are yourself facing. Thanks a lot, judges, for joining us and being patient with the teams. what will happen next is in the next around 20 to 30 minutes, we'll be going over your submissions, calculating the final score, and selecting the top two teams who will be winning the grand prize offered by Malpani Ventures and the support of the mentors at Malpani Ventures. And right after, the closing ceremony will start at 8 p.m. So all the participants we have, it's not just for the winning teams, but for everyone who has been a hacker at Hack2Educate. We have something in store for each one of you. So do join us for the closing ceremony at 8 p.m. And we have a little surprise for you beyond this hackathon, how we can stay associated and how we can help you learn and grow in your journey, as a useful member of society. So please go ahead. We'll be waiting for you in the closing ceremony and sharing with you about the prizes, about your experiences, and so on.
So I think it'd be great if, as a result of this hackathon, you actually created a little community or a tribe where people who otherwise wouldn't have met each other get a chance to do that. Because, it's a small world these days, and it's much easier to connect with people, especially like someone said, hey, I liked your presentation, or I liked what you're doing, or why can't you do this, or how am I happy to help? That's actually really what we want to be able to do.
Right. So we have almost 400 hackers in the Discord community, and I'm sure some of them will move on. But the aim is that if we can help 50, 80, 100 of them stick together and, build something more beyond this, learn together, that would be great.
And I think it'd be interesting to perhaps have a breakdown of, how many women there were, what their ages were, which particular institutions they came, because I think that helps us to say, these are the people we could reach out to, but there's an entire group we've not been able to, and how do we do that more efficiently? So for us, it's our first hackathon. It's not going to be our last. And that's why we keep on needing the feedback to be able to
Right.
improve.
And Major League Hackathon has been a very, good motivator and also instructor for mentor for us, because they asked us to include some questions in our registration form, in our evaluation process, which can help us determine these things about the hackers, about what they want, and how we can build a better experience for them now and in the future. So thanks MLH for your support, and thanks to all the judges for coming here. See you all in the closing ceremony. If any of you is interested and don't have the Gmeet link for the joining link of the closing ceremony, please feel free to reach out on Discord or personally, and I'd be happy to share. All the best, everyone. See you in the closing ceremony. Thanks for joining.
All right. Thanks for having me. All the best, everyone. See you.